Howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing? I've just been chilling today. Stopped by Goodwill, got some new clothes and shit. Gotta love it, all new to me. I don't care. Gotta love it. All my clothes have been way too big since I lost all this weight. I don't know, dropped like 70 pounds. So, like 50 pounds. So, yeah. I don't know, like 60 kilos, about 230. Anyways. So, when my clothes fit, I went by Goodwill and got two pairs of pants and like 3 pairs of shorts. A couple other things. Oh, I got some molds to make my chocolates. I gotta show you that shit sometime. I went into the food aisle, you know what I mean, where the goods are and shit, and they had I was looking for molds to make my chocolates into, some silicone molds, and it looked more like ice, you know, because they were just more round and square, and they're pretty deep. And I was like, well, you know, I could fill that with like, you know, like different, so they can make like little chocolate cakes, you know, for little like peanuts and cranberries and different stuff inside each one. It could be like a little surprise for each one in their little pot. And there was 2 of them, so that'll work. I really wanted some like shapes and stuff. That's alright. So I keep looking around the store. I needed a lamp for the living room because one I've got is it's just a light, you know. I'd like an actual lamp, so a little bit of class to it. And so I didn't find really any lamps. I saw a couple that were pretty cool, but there's just none that were like, yeah, that's my living room. You know what I mean? I want one that's like, yeah, that's my living room. You know what I mean? Even if it's one that goes behind it. I've got a TV out there. Even if it goes behind there and like lights the room behind the TV, I want it to be something that's like dope. You won't see it, but it needs to be right. If you're gonna see it, it has to be exactly right. So, to me, it has to be exactly right to me. So my mom was like, if you ever come across a lamp, like, you know my style. You know, I'm into weird shit. And you've seen my living room, so if you ever like a garage sale and you see like a cool ass lamp that's a little bit weird or like, you know, like a little too classy, like it would not look right in my living room, that's me. You know, either really weird or like, what's this nice ass lamp doing it in your house, dude? Rub it and find out. Not the lamp, asshole. Anyways, yeah, that's what I said. You heard me right. I guess. What the hell would I be saying that to? Pardon me there. So yeah, it's 11:34, April Fools, 2025. Is anything gonna happen? Fuck if I know. I just know that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are trolls. That's kind of quiet, isn't it? Why the hell is it so quiet? Oh, because it's the wrong mic. That's right, I was using this one last night. Get it turned up and changed around. There we go. Should be better. There we go. Hopefully it's louder now. Anyways, not saying anything's going to happen or anything like that, but he's just enough of a fucking troll, both of them, that I could totally see, like, you know, he just keeps referring. I mean, what about tariffs is American liberation? Do you know what I mean? What about that? There's nothing liberating about that. If anything, it would be sanctioning against other people, but it would not be liberating for us. There's all this shit coming down. People are already starting to talk impeachment. He's already hit constitutional crisis and problems when he's getting pushback from the Supreme Court. He told the people going in, vote this one time and you won't have to do it again, I promise. We're going to fix it. You won't have to do it again. Christians, go out and vote this one time. You won't have to do it again after this, I promise. So, really, the only thing left for him to do is just admit that he didn't win 2020. He convinced him to do that anyways. He won this time around, not by much. So he doesn't have any fucking mandate, you know, any more than any president has ever. There's never been any president that's gotten so much of the vote that the people are like, yeah, we're going to change the Constitution. No, not the constitutional way. We're going to unconstitutionally change the Constitution. Because at some point in time, they got pushback from like the judges or politicians. Like, I know you want to,
But the whole reason he has power is this document. Okay, without this document, he has no fucking power. He's just a dude. Just a dude. The election without this document, those elections that you did mean nothing, and your will and want means nothing. This is the set of rules by which we play by. It's like saying we don't want to play by the Monopoly rules anymore. We're going to play Monopoly by the new bankers rule. And everything that meant something, it's just all changed. Well, is it fun for the players? Maybe, but it's not a game of Monopoly. And technically, someone who had the actual rule book, we're not playing by those rules. Actually, we are. Actually, we are. No, oh, we the people. We, the owners of the house, electricity, the food, say we're playing by the fucking house rules. Not house rules. We're playing by the fucking Monopoly rules. He doesn't. We don't care what he wants. We don't care what you want. Especially when you're claiming to be pro this document while trying to burn it down. Um, they have an unnuanced language, so therefore, when they say when there's been a nuanced conversation that they haven't been part of when they say defund the police, they should have, if they were thinking, realize it's going to get over to that side of the aisle, and that is not going to translate. Black Lives Matter did not translate properly. Black Lives Matter, which just meant they're important. That's all. They're important. No more, no less. Just important, as since you're treating them as if they don't. You're treating them like they don't matter, and they're saying we matter. It's not an accident that came with BLM. It's not an accident. That's the one that they landed on. That's not an accident. Bureau of Land Management, Clive and Bundy. It's not an accident. When the future goes back to search, they're not going to get necessarily the correct answer, but they're going to get, especially with as much talking as there was. If you were to do a Google search for BLM, how far would you have to search before you got to Bureau of Land Management? But if you don't know that's the Bureau of Land Management, you just type in BLM, you know it's the BLM. In the future, and you go type that in. What are you going to get? Anything about Clive and Bundy? Anything about Harry Reid? Mitch McConnell? The Tea Party? No. Black Lives Matter had a protest here. Black Lives Matter this. Black Lives that. Well, all lives matter. You're going to get a bunch of that shit. We're already so frustrated now that we don't take the time to look through most Google searches. We get pissed off that the fucking one we want isn't the very first thing. How much so in the future when everything is really instantaneously? Very much instantaneous and non-nuanced. Combine the two together. What do you have? The computer understands everything. The humans are grunting. I'd like $4, please. You know what I mean? They have their box go. Oh, okay. That's what that translates to. I was thinking about the Tower of Babel. And how, like, supposedly all the people spoke one language. It's more understandable when you realize that language is just the translation of the thoughts in my head into sound, turning the thoughts in my head into intention of sound and then spitting it out. Cat, gatto, these derivatives of these words, you know what I mean? You're saying the same thing in different, so your intention is the same. So this noise coming out is only confusion, really, to the people that have deciphered what the words coming out of my face mean. But if you decipher what my thoughts mean, It wouldn't matter what words came out of my face. It would just, especially with pure intention and actual translation of what you mean, it would just go across. See? And all you'd have to do to turn that off between people is just distrust. That's all. Distrust. Or I mean, like 2 3 days of like normally where it's like oh yeah, and you just know what the you know what that person's saying, and you know what I mean. Would you just make noises at the people, and then you show up to work and like where and like, I was and like neither one like what the fuck. He usually makes he doesn't make any fucking sense. Why don't you? And they can't talk to each other. Now their tribes all they understand each other's intention, so then words start to form, and they sound similar to what they've been using for a word for cat. There's all these derivatives of cat. The Spanish version, the French version, the English version, the Chinese version. You know what I mean? The way it's written, the direction it's written. Up, down, left, right, right, left. Does that mean that there was an actual Tower of Babel? I don't know, but I mean, I can imagine the people working together because they didn't have rockets. We're trying to reach the heavens now, aren't we? Now, if you were building a tower that was ascending and ascending, ascending, what would happen eventually? Especially if it's a staircase to heaven. Um, Everybody would want to go. The higher it got up, the more you believe that as you started losing oxygen, that you're closer to entering the kingdom. You're closer because it's a test of your faith. Because they don't know about height and oxygen levels. I look at all these people; they didn't have enough faith. I'm gonna have enough faith. This part's not even all the way finished. Why is everybody dead up here? I don't know. People keep coming up and no one's coming down. So either it works or no one's coming down. Every now and again, we see a body fall off. I guess they get rejected out. I don't know. Even the top, no, my faith's not strong enough. I got like halfway and I couldn't do it anymore. What happened? Well, you start getting like really tired. And then all, it's like really tired. Well, it's trying to stop you from getting there. I imagine so, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't breathe right and stuff, so I just came back down. I'm gonna try that. Bet you'll get farther than you did. Probably so. Most people do. I'm not saying this would happen. I'm just saying I could easily see something like that happening. We don't even speak the same language, and we're working together in international and interstellar like shit. You know, like Chinese and Russian working together. And that's a question. Like we have like Chinese, Russian astronauts working together. More than likely, they're people of science that don't give a shit about the politics at all. They want the science. That's probably why they're easy to work together because they could care less what country you're from. Is a good idea. It's a fucking good idea. And, you know what I mean? Those type of people just don't care. They don't. Black, cool. What's the idea? That would work. Do you know how to do that? You do? You're on the crew. You know what I mean? That's all that matters to them, really. Because they're people of intelligence, and racism is a place of ignorance, not understanding. That's all it is. You don't understand some things, and so you come to some conclusions to fill in the blanks of what you don't know. Because once again, humans want labels on everything. They just don't want to see any labels. So that's why we make these judgments, good, bad. So we can decide with this unknown thing what to do and how to respond to it, because we don't deal with unknown. Unknown is not good. Humans do not deal with unknown well at all. It causes terror, panic. It's not good. Some people get excited and thrilled up, but then you get like addicted to that kind of thing, and that's not good either. It's like it's one of those people that starts first base jumping, And they started doing the wingsuit. At first, they're flying over like way over shit because I mean it's what you do. And then before too long, they're cutting closer to the rocks and shit, and you know what I mean, and then coming a little bit closer and getting closer because the adrenaline rush is just so fucking high that you really can't get anything else like it. People then start to quit their jobs and shit and start it's a drug. And then slowly but surely, they said that, I mean, they showed like a group of people that were doing it, and they say slowly but surely you die because, I mean, you start pushing it even further and you get closer to the rocks and you don't pull off fast enough, and cause you're trying to build it back up, build it higher. Is that what happens with nymphomania? The level gets set just so fucking high that, you know, can't ever cross over. Is it a serotonin issue? Is it simply an issue of like, no one really knows the correct, I mean, you got like a combo code 457321 and poof, it's gone. And if you don't enter that code, it ain't going. You know what I mean? Was that one of those situations? You have a very select group of shit that you need to happen. I don't know. I will say that it tends to seem like in the situations I watched stuff about that. In situations I've seen, it does tend to be that eventually they tend to find somebody that's either fairly similar or at least does it right, and they put up the whole the fucking around doing a bunch of shit. They're like, yeah, we're good. That's what turns out. That's all it's looking for was somebody who does it right. All that other shit was searching for the right thing to carry over that little extra ledge. I don't know. I don't know. Just like there are people that have to be in love. I'm personally one of those type of people. I don't the whole one night stand shit. No, no. Like I said, understand it, but I don't. Understanding it and getting it are two different things. Like I understand murder, I don't get it. No, I get you wanted something really badly, and that person had it. I understand all that, right? And they were giving it to you. That's where I lose the getting it part. No, I get that. I get that. You're insanely jealous. I get that. Right there. Why the knife? I don't get that. That's the part I don't get. I got everything up to that, and then aside from that, I'm like, get a job, pawn some shit. There were no other options. Get a loan. Well, where'd you get the gun? That kind of what. Okay, but the thing you took's like about that much, right? Yeah. So instead of getting a gun, just go get the fucking thing. Oh, it's not his. Gotcha. I still don't get it, but I mean, I understand now. Oh, you're still guilty as fuck and you're still going to jail, but I understand now. Apparently, you're a fucking psychopath, so get the fuck out of here. What we got? 11:50. Not saying anything's gonna happen. I mean, I plan on going to like about 12 or 1 or so, anyways, just cause. But again, I never ever said that anything was gonna. I just want to keep an eye on it because he's the type of troll, man. He's the type of troll to do something like that. Surprise, Project 2025 has been real this whole time. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll do it tomorrow, because it's April Fool's Day, and he didn't want anybody making any mistakes. This is not an April Fool's joke. I don't know. Maybe it won't happen until tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what this dude, what's going on, but I do know that he's a fucking snake. This motherfucker said after the behavior, which has gone international news, of his behavior with Volodymyr Zelensky, how he behaved in that fucking Oval Office, and then I guess because he got fucked by Putin on international television, he made this great deal with this guy that he's got this great relationship with to end the war over there, and the main thing that they negotiated for not striking, Putin then within hours strikes. In other words, fuck you, we're not friends. And he's like, oh shit, we're not, are we? Like, no. And probably Kim Jong. No, Kim Jong Un is not your friend either. Neither is Erdogan. Oh, but thanks for fucking over America. That's how you made it really weak. It's gonna be really easy to fuck them over. Thank you. You served your purpose perfectly. Now, America might feel what Russia went through, what we did to Russia. That's what it's all been about. It's not been reuniting Russia. It's not about. There are two possible things. It's always been about getting Ukraine to get nuclear material there in Chernobyl or something that's under Ukraine or near, you know what I mean, in Ukraine. Back when it was part of the USSR, there was some stuff there, obviously, because, you know, Chernobyl's there. If you're following what I'm saying. Are you following what I'm saying? Chernobyl is there. And Russia was a superpower. And they really haven't had any teeth in any of the stuff they've said. They still threaten nuclear war, but they haven't really, like, you know, at all. Why? Could a KGB agent know exactly where this stuff is? Like Putin? And his main thing is, he was there when America installed a puppet in Russia. And he watched his people suffer and watched it. They weren't great off, but people weren't going hungry. Were there food lines and stuff? Yes. But everybody ate. That's what we don't get here. That's what we don't understand. We don't get that at all. You have to wait, yeah. But you get everything you need. But you have to wait. Yes, you have to. Oh, that is a shame, isn't it? You can't prioritize yourself over everybody else, and you have to be a regular citizen like everybody else and wait your fucking turn. There's nothing special about you. Nothing magical. And without like a dictator type person in the lead saying, except for me, like Donald Trump does, it would be a decent way of doing things. Being honest, being completely honest. Because everybody is taken care of. So it's not a matter of the communism or socialism. Look those words up if you think it is. It's the word that comes in front of it. Democratic, republic, dictatorial, anarchistic. These words are how the government goes. Communism, socialism, capitalism are how the goods are distributed amongst the people. So yes, you can have democratic socialism, which is something they haven't tried here because they don't want to do that, because then you can't be special. You can't be Elon Musk and just literally be a foreign-born person and just buy the presidency. Just buy it. Even if he steps down from Doge, which already had one, Department of Justice, DOJ, Doge. He started Doge. So why don't we stop indulging this fucking petulant child? It's Doge. D-O-G-E. Dog with an E. Og. Dog, Og. B-O-G-E would not be Boge. D-O-J would be Doge. We already have one. So go fuck yourself, Elon. And your little fucking stupid meme coin. Fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. 11:56. Let's bring up the internet and see if anything's going down. Again, not saying anything will. Yeah, I would again with the checks, the government efficiency checks. If they find money, more than likely is a payoff to you that. Oh, good. Elon Musk bet big on the Wisconsin Supreme Court and lost. That's the thing, that's another thing that makes me think about that, because Trump is he didn't want to give up power last time. He's definitely not going to want to give up power this time. Oh no, he's not going to just step down. He didn't just step down last time. He's still insisting that people are walking up to him and telling him to run again. That means that people are looking at this fucking 78-year-old guy and go, in 4 years when you're 82, fuck, I can't wait for you to run again. No one's doing that unless you're fucking stupid and look at him and go, yeah, the orange and the yellow, I believe you're about what, 24? I can't wait for when you're 28. Well, you gotta be 35, so you gotta be what, 37 with that orange face and the stupid yellow hair that you're slowly trying to phase out because you don't have to hide anymore. He doesn't have to hide. That's the thing. Now he's elected, and there's no chance of him possibly running again. He doesn't need your vote. The only thing he can do now is do something fucking crazy to keep power. Something that breaks the rules. So what does he do? He starts setting his that he can break all the fucking rules, including the Constitution, 14th Amendment, and they keep shutting it down. And then what does he do? Rather than say, hey man, they checked and balanced me, he goes, they're against my agenda. You mean like when Barack Obama wanted to do stuff and they didn't allow him, like the entire Republican Party, whatever he said? Before you finish, Barack, a black man? I like you pointing to my sign over there. You see, what does that say on there? Sorry, it's upside down. Oh, our people, turn it over. It's written in crayon. Don't pay it. They misspelled no. See, they spelled it on. Now, what does it say? Yeah. So go ahead and finish your proposal. But just know what our reply is. Oh, it'll help the American people, but that would be a win for you. So that's our reply for you. Well, we can't have you winning. We have to make sure that our main priority here in 2008, before everything goes bad and shuts the fuck down, but it's already gone bad because of the fucking recession, which of course they blamed on Obama, but started under Bush. Boy, you guys love to claim the law and order and that you're the only ones that know what's going on and yada, yada, yada. And then you just won't take responsibility for nothing. Trump said there was no COVID. It gets out of hand and goes nuts. Do you take responsibility? I respond, no, I'm not responsible for anything. You're not responsible for telling people to not wear their mask. That when you got it, you stepped back and still were calling it a hoax. In fact, you stepped on your back balcony, took your mask off, and like you're some kind of triumphant king. I defeated the mask. It must have been really hard to take it off of your face, you fucking reject. It's like coming back and saying you fucking aced your blood test. What the fuck is wrong with you? They tried to check me for anemia. I aced it. They said they'd never seen better blood. And from the standpoint of blood, it was definitely blood. This is the bloodiest blood we've ever seen. I've never seen any blood this bloody. It's amazing. He was crying. The doctor's crying and weeping in front of me. I said, don't cry. He said, I must, Mr. President, sir, I must. So the fuck he sounds like a little kid, like, you gave him a suit and a briefcase and like, okay, you're the president now. What'd you do today? I went to school. I went there and I read papers and I signed my name. And oh, did you? They gave me a Sharpie and I did. And I almost forgot several times to do it, but fortunately, a reporter reminded me. The whole meeting was not to look at Donald Trump and hear him talk, but after he gets done talking, well, okay. And they're already, the reporters are like, oh, he said he's done, we're done. And the people, like the fucking people are shooing them out. And the reporters goes, you didn't sign the, oh yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh yeah, let's do that real quick. What the fuck? This is your competent hero? You can't remember why he fucking called the meeting? The meeting was to sign the fucking executive order that Kid Rock is standing there in some fucking American flag, god awful. So you want to rag on Volodymyr Zelensky about the way he dresses, and Kid Rock walks in like that. No one's got nothing to say? Nothing. All right. It is now 12:02. So nothing happened. He didn't say announce anything. Of course, I mean, who knows what's going on with anything? I don't know. Only thing I do know is that this still, no matter what happens, it can't keep going like this. Like I said, this isn't two different opinions. For the longest of time, we've had Republicans and Democrats and other parties and stuff, and they disagreed the whole time since the very beginning. The Whig Party, all they disagreed, but neither side was a demon. That candidate is this and that, and he did this thing and that thing, and that, the whole mudslinging. Trump took it to just dumping mud on the entire crowd. He's a loser, and anyone who follows him is a loser. What the fuck, dude? But yet, the people that call you guys deplorable. What the fuck, man? That was disqualifying for Hillary. You guys wanted her removed for calling, and she said most of them were a basket of deplorables. And you are. A lot of you guys are. It's absolutely deplorable how you behave. The clothing you wear and the things you think in your head about religion, about America, and all the shit that you think is just all fucked up. And how you can have those different ideologies in your head at the same time. The only way to get there is to do some mental gymnastics that have you jumping through some god awful, disgusting hoops. Where you're not a racist, but he is still a nigger. You know what I mean? That guy's a pedophile, but he's a good man. Donald Trump did rape somebody, but I want him for my president. He incited that was not an insurrection. Even if you're right, even if you were right and the whole thing was wrong, all you gotta do is look at two things. When there was a clear goal outside and a clear enemy, they knew exactly what to do. Punch, fight, bear spray, smack, hit, stick, violence to get what they wanted. Because what they wanted was inside there. And then you look at what happened. That's why they say it's a tour. It's not a matter of the tour they took inside, because once they got inside, they were a fucking bunch of docile fucking idiots who had no idea how anything worked in there. They're ready for anger to start burning, but that won't stop the bills. They're ready to kidnap and kill, but that won't, they're gone. Well, we can, no, you can't. We could vote. No, you can't. You don't know how any of it works to hold your own vote. You don't even know how it works to have a leader in this very room right now. You don't even know what that takes. You don't know what you don't know. Dunning-Kruger. And what you don't know is that you're a fucking idiot. That's why when they got inside, there was no collective, there was no understanding of what's going on. Trump probably understood that's probably why he wanted to be down there, because without him down there to direct them, there are drones ready to do whatever without direction. And the Queen wasn't amongst them to tell them what to do. When he said you got to go down there and fight like hell, they got that part. Then what? Oh no, did he tweet out anything? No. Let's just walk around. video I saw, some of them were just walking around like, yeah, like a tourist thing. After it's not the inside video. Look at the video outside to get into this nice little tour. Look at the tour guides who led the tour into the building. Look at that. That'll tell you. Your leader tells you everything you need to know about the followers. You don't become a leader unless your plan resonates. Deporting migrants, harming innocent people in the process because you have a goal. Well, we'll sort them out later. No, I don't personally want to be snatched up and be accused of anything and deported, but they're illegal immigrants. How do you know? They don't have a time in court to prove it. Look at their skin color. Right? Donald Trump knows it. He knows that's exactly how you think. So he knows that if he just throws them on a plane and ships any brown people the fuck out of here, you're like, yeah, he's doing it. He's doing exactly what he promised. Why are you fighting this? Well, just because you take a guy that's brown, skin of any kind, shave his head freshly, and then put him in prison gear, he's gonna look like a fucking prisoner. You look like a gang member. Whether he shaved his own hair or whether you just did it. And you're in the army now, boy. And until that person gets a time in court to actually speak and go, dude, I was born in America. Can I get my ID? I have stated they would have never haven't given me a chance to even show my ID. That's the cleanest Venezuelan accent I've ever. Are you even Venezuelan? No, I'm Cuban. My family is. We've been here for 4 generations. I just look like this, Your Honor. I apologize to the court and to all Americans for looking like this. I know it's offensive to look at and it's just an agitation and an eyesore. I get that. I've scrubbed all I can. It's not coming off. Apparently this is the color God wants me to be, much to your chagrin. Whatever harm that causes you, may I please find some way to pay restitution to you. The fear you've had of not asking me where I'm from, but just assuming. That had to be awful for you. No, I should have been put on a plane and deported in front of my children. I should have been kidnapped off the street. My fault for wearing this hat and making you have to wonder what kind of hat it is. It's my fault. I should know we're in America. You don't have freedom like that. And then I was reading my religious book while I'm at it, which is just for, I mean, come on, that's just further proof that I'm a terrorist. Otherwise, I'd be reading the Bible, you know? And fucking little children! Right, Catholic Church? No, it's the foreigners, right? What about school shooters? Are those foreigners? Now that would be something I would label as domestic terrorism. Fuck Tesla. Not Nikolai. He was a badass. Not even the founders of Tesla that were originally going to start an electric car company. Whatever Tesla Elon Musk has bastardized and fucked it into. Let it burn. I don't give a fuck. Domestic terrorism, fuck him. He's going through the goddamn treasury. Possibly going to be costing people their fucking social security checks and shit because he decided. You know how long it took to fucking get disability? 6 years of fighting. Because unless you need it, you will go away. All the shit you have to do to prove it. And then with a little bit of a fucking laugh and a joke, This piece of shit gets to come along and say whether or not I'm sick. No review of my case or anything. Oh, there's definitely a fraud case. Oh yeah, he's like 150 years old. No, it's under a different program than you use, you stupid fuck. You're just not smart. You're a dumb fuck, and or you know what you're doing, and you're still in your liar. Which is worse? Someone not knowing what the fuck they're doing, rummaging through the treasury, just canceling shit and getting, government contract information for his own fucking government contracts, including routing numbers for the fucking treasury, routing numbers for all your banks. Oh yeah, how do you get your fucking tax return? They want to end birthright citizenship. You know what that means? That means that Elon Musk just has every right to be a fucking president as you do. That's the only thing making you a citizen is the 14th Amendment. You were born here. You didn't pass any fucking test. Matter of fact, foreigners who come here pass that test know more about America than you do. I guarantee you, go try and fucking take an American citizen test. You are not passing it. I went to school with you assholes. You're not passing it. Most of you motherfuckers are not passing it as you sit there and complain about the real Americans. They don't understand when these people come over here and they pass it and they do get a green card or they've passed this. When they get their full citizenry, they pass this test. And sure, their accent may make the English sound a little bit different, but the knowledge in their head is far superior to yours because they know how to speak your language, even if it's a little bit broken. You couldn't say shit to them in there besides, maybe. Do you know where the tire O's are O? Because everything you just add O to the end of something and then the Hispanic go, oh yeah. Why didn't you say so? Why did you start with, where are the tires? Why did you start with that broken El Wero de Tyros? I don't know. I know how to say hola. Okay. Go down there and say, which of these is the men's bathroom? Don't know what you don't know. In the long run, we're all dead. Trump allies worried by trade uncertainty. See, you just can't keep going like that. I guarantee you, investors are about ready to fucking pull from him because it's uncertain as fuck. Their money keeps going up, keeps going down, keeps going up, keeps going down. You think investors like that? No. And they're the ones that said that whatever you think, money runs all this. Nothing else. Understand that the Republicans don't believe what they're saying. They're paid to convince you to believe what they're saying. That's their whole job. Not to be a beacon of honesty or truth, but to be willing to say whatever it takes to make you guys believe the lies of those guys. So you don't have to deal with those guys. You're interacting with me, and they have an agenda here, and I convince you that that's the agenda you want. I listen to your concerns that you have. Save the children? Cool. That's the name of our new act. To bring more guns. To allow more guns. Now I just got to convince you that this is somehow going to protect the children. You see? And they want to stop Elon. You know what? They want to stop the guy that's trying to stop their fraud. No, they're trying to stop the guy that's trying to steal from their grandmother. They're trying to stop the richest man and unelected man. I don't care what president you are. I don't care what promises you made on the campaign. It does not matter. Well, the people wanted this. It does not matter. Our system of government does not say the president can then pass off his fucking powers to whomever he wants. He, she. That office of president can then find someone, preferably the richest man in the world, who's not a citizen of the United States. Do you know how many rules there are about a non-citizen being in the government? To avoid such things as this. Has he been sworn in? Has he been vetted? Or was he just given special status that is higher than even the president has? The president couldn't do the things he's doing. Trump could not do the things that Elon Musk is doing. Lock people out of the treasury, and the cops don't even show up. Some Jeffrey Epstein shit. I don't even care. Like I said, I don't care what those people that voted for Trump want. They could want to vote for the hanging of all dogs. They could want for the, you know, what I mean, I don't care what you voted for and what you got through. Is it legal? No. We all want it. I don't fucking care. You don't have enough people to get it. That would require an amendment to the Constitution. Understand? And that requires 2/3 of the states, not 2/3 of the fucking people that vote. If you want to go through the process and amend the Constitution, fine. There are no shortcuts in this motherfucker, you impatient fucks. We need it done now. Why? Why? It's been this long without it. Why now? Why is that? Why? What? You know who does the now? Salespeople. Act now before it's too late. But wait, you call now. But hurry, this deal doesn't last. And how often is that commercial on? Every fucking night for at least 3 years. Don't have much time left. The sale's going to end any minute now. Call now. Operators are standing by. On day one. And then you don't get to say, well, we all knew. Because that's what he said out of his mouth was day one. We knew what he meant. Why does everything he say have to be run through a you know what I meant meter? That's the whole my baby didn't do nothing. You're just making excuses. He wouldn't do that. I know him, do you? Or do you just want to win the competition, and then once you win, you don't know what to do? You just mill about the halls. You violently overthrow. And just sit there and wait for the cops to come in and arrest you. Because you broke the law. But what did you win the day? Oh, you won the day. Hell, you even killed a couple people. Got a couple people killed. Bravo. For what? What exactly did you accomplish? Joe Biden, yeah, that's right. He never took office. He never did. They never had like a whole inauguration. Trump didn't whine for 4 years. He didn't win the election, still whining about the election that he lost fair and square. But his lies have been going so long now that the only way to not go down in history as a piece of shit, he has to change the history records to go back and relitigate the 2020. Otherwise, people go back and look at it and go, why did they follow this Hitler piece of shit? Right. But we have the election records, right? Yeah. Well, we can just go look at it now. Yeah. Every metric comes back exactly the same. So he just lied to them. Yeah. And they attacked the country. Yeah. What was wrong with them? Hatred is a disease. It's a slow acting poison. And it's more rapid than getting a case of death. That can take up to 80 or 90 years to kill you. This will put you in a grave by like 50, 60. Um, 'Cause the body can't handle that much stress and anger. It's not designed to work that way. You overload the system, entire system. You age out faster because your face is always angry and squished up. All your time is spent upset with things you can't control and hating people you've never met because you're so consumed with hate that you don't know anything. It becomes who you are. It's now your identity. If you were to take that off, like this shirt, if I took the shirt off, I used to be chunky and fat under here, you know, but I wouldn't lose anything. If you guys take that Trump shirt off, the Trump hat off, or you're just another person in the fucking crowd, which you still are, but this makes you a little special. Just like your conspiracy theories make you a little smarter than everybody else. They're all sheep. They don't understand what's really going on. Or they know and there's just like you, nothing they can do about it, so they just keep going to work. Sure, you know what's going on. Has that stopped you from paying your bills? No. Knowing that there was another person inside with JFK, the inside killing, it wasn't just what. Has that helped you with your rent? No. You've got almost factual proof that the moon landing was faked, and I agree that it could. I know how it could. Both ways could be done. There's just a mirror and a flag there, right? Why couldn't a robot, a machine, just and then the rest of it be, what I mean? You can plant a flag, and then underneath the thing, they just drop down a mirror. The rover, I mean? The thing just like lowers the thing mirror down where they know it's going to supposed to be at. Oh yeah, then how does this get there? Oh shit, it's there. Right, we didn't have a robot drop that off. You saw the video, right? Yeah, but I also saw the video where Bruce Willis blew up that asteroid. It's a pretty good movie. I did see the one where the elves were in Mordor, and yeah. There's this one really good movie from that same guy. There's this big giant monkey. I hope that monkey's still. I thought he's okay. So, because I mean, it was big. It was a big monkey. They probably got to protect him. I don't know if they ever took him back to Skull Island, but I mean, I haven't found it on a map, but I'm trying to find it so I can visit and see, make sure Kong is still there and he's okay. I saw the movie. I mean, I saw the video, so it's like we saw the return of the rocket, the booster rockets clamp on the thing. So that's proof that Elon Musk is not faking everything. It's not reverse film. It's not reverse footage. You saw the footage. How could that be reverse footage of a rocket taking off. No, that's coming down and getting clamped by the thing. It's returning. Mission success. So the video, right? Yeah, and Elon's a genius, so how could it not be anything but what he says it is? I mean, that wouldn't be a great way to scam billions of dollars from the American government, would it? All the employees necessary, all the equipment, all the tax breaks you'd need. I mean, 450 billion. What's he supposed to get done with that? How is he supposed to get anything done? 460 billion. Was he just going to go around like paying people $1 million to just go sign a petition? Get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, he might lie to you and give like one of his interns or someone he's already paying, give them $1 million, or at least hand him like $1 million check. Like, hey, if you pretend like it's real, I'll give you like $5,000, $50,000. But you just act like, oh God, I just got $1 million from Elon Musk, and then don't say that you actually technically work for us. Oh yeah, I can do that. Question, yeah. What do they find out? Do I have to give the money back? I mean, like it just gets. I mean, are you gonna? No, I'm not saying anything. Like if I don't say anything, but they still find out, I just want to know because like if I spend the money and then like they find out, am I gonna owe you? No. As long as it wasn't you that said it. No, I won't be me. I'm just saying. I mean, if I spend the money and you're like, hey, they found out, I don't want to be in debt to you because I can't. $460 billion, 50 billion, 30, however many fucking $1 billion you have. Actually, didn't he take a $200 billion bath because of the boycotts? Doesn't mean he's stepping down from Doge, but he's not. He isn't gone. As I said, I believe that the. Let me look it up and see. U.S. rejects 50 billion. 50. Yeah. Could this be anything of why he's doing what he's doing? Why a judge rejected Elon Musk 50 billion Tesla pay package. December 3rd, 2024. Court rejected Elon Musk $55.8 billion pay. Would you think he might be mad? Be going to the Treasury to get his 55.8. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll just cut it from here, 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 and here, and here. Fire all these people. Get it from here, here, and here. There's the 50 billion that you said you didn't have. Is that what's going on? Or is he just saying, if you're gonna deny me my 50 billion, let's see how the elderly and disabled like being poor and completely kicked off their system. See how you get reelected if you get reelected then. Elon Musk, 50 billion Tesla pay can't be reinstated. Not unless he takes the fucking treasury. December 2nd, 2024. Court rejected Elon Musk January 31st, 2024. When did he join? I mean, I know he bought Twitter to try and help Trump. But that was a $48 billion bath. He thought there was going to be some fucking, what the fuck is that? What is that called? There's no extra files there. He buys Twitter to prove the Twitter files. Have they released any Twitter files? Have they released Jeffrey Epstein's? Why not? They have access to it. Trump's ready to push through immediate cuts to all of us. But none of the Epstein people. And none of you care, which kind of gives away the fact that I don't think that any of you ever did to begin with. It's all been a lie. And you've been full of shit this whole time. You've just been a racist. It's one of the two. Either you're lying and you're full of shit and it doesn't bother you because this is what you wanted, has become what you want, or you see it happening and you don't want it and you refuse to say anything. Because they keep saying that these are George Soros plans. There are operatives. October 7th, 2024, Elon Musk jumps around on stage as he joins Trump at rally. How close is October 2024 to December? If he knew he was going to be losing the case. He throws $250 million at Donald Trump, who gladly, greatest man on the planet, laps it up because he has so many debts. He funnels more money to Trump through Melania's coin, which closes down immediately. And then Donald Trump's coin, which is probably still operational. It's probably a way for Elon to raise and lower the value. The Trump shoes. They're probably like, again, like 4 or 5 pair of those stupid, ugly gold shoes. There were the $100,000 watches or whatever they were. Probably was like 1 or 2 of them. And he bought all fucking 70,000. You know what I mean? And nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck that this is all doing. Then he has a goddamn Tesla commercial in front of the White House. And all of his supporters are happy. You got problems. You got problems. Billionaire tech executive Elon Musk danced or jumped around on the stage as he joined Donald Trump at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday. Musk joined Trump in Butler at the site where the former president was nearly as yeah. But no one's talking about that. No one's talking about any of the other stuff what happened to his ear? I thought his ear got shot. He had a tampon on it. You guys walked around with tampons in your ears? I don't know. Some things usually matter and some things don't. And it seems like this doesn't matter to you at all, even though it kind of should. If I had to guess, I'd say it matters. That's just me. But what do I know? What do I know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how these tariffs are going to be a liberation. I don't see how. I still believe that Elon Musk is the false prophet. If we never go to Mars, it's all a lie. And I believe Donald Trump is the Antichrist. Anyone who denies the Father or the Son, even he is of the Antichrist. And Trump said he's never asked God for forgiveness and that he just doesn't bring God into his forgiveness. I just don't bring God into that. There's no other way to have forgiveness. There is no other way. And to suggest such suggests that you've never read or understood the Bible. Especially an adulterer who says, I just don't do bad things. And any person that believes what he says would be a willing participant in his lie. A willing. Because you know the truth. Tiffany Trump is the proof of the truth. Stormy Daniels and Michael Cohen going to jail are proof of his guilt with Melania. Marla Maples is his proof of infidelity and Tiffany with his first wife. Then with Marla Maples, there was no. I mean, he's not with her, right? No, she doesn't have anything to say. I don't know if she's even alive anymore. Like I said, I'm kind of thinking that he's pushing the boundaries to try and get. You know, like he just keeps doing the worst things possible, hoping that someone will go. Someone's got to stop me. He does not. He doesn't deliver. He's good at getting people excited, getting the people there, getting them riled up, get them all willing to donate money. But then as far as delivering anything, he just can't. He doesn't have the ability. He doesn't have any power. With Elon, he probably thought there's a possibility, but I guarantee you that Elon is just a nepo baby. He's not a smart person. He's been lying to people for so long, he probably believes it. There's a thing that was talking about, like, this is how Elon Musk is so brilliant. And there's an interview with a guy. There's a guy that understands space stuff and whatever. And he's talking with Elon Musk about 5 or 6 months before the launch. And there's an interviewer asking him. It's like, yeah, I understand you guys put stabilizers on the like the rear wing or whatever the thing of the rocket. He's like, yeah, we did. And he's like, and I'm guessing you did on the front ones too to support those also. And you see his face go, no, we didn't, but we should probably look into that and whatever. And then whenever they're doing the launch, it was a successful launch. He's like, well, what happened was we had done the stabilizers on the rear wings, and I don't remember how, but we we came with the idea of stabilizing the front one, and that was the key to making the successful launch. I don't remember how. And yeah, of course you don't, Elon, because it probably was in your head. It was your idea. And or you went to the office and like, why are we stabilizing the rear but not the front one? They're like, fuck, yeah, you're right, dude, that's genius. Fuck, yeah, that's why you're the boss. And he's like, yeah, it is. No, it's not. He was out there talking to an interviewer who asked about this, someone who knew more about it than he did. But they're all heaping praise on him. So he thinks he's smart. He is not. Smart rich people stay out of politics. They have opinions, but they buy politicians. They don't run for office. Why? Because you're going to lose everything. As soon as your politics are out there, you don't talk to you. If you knew all the business, if you knew all the politics of all the people that you went and shopped with, you'd probably be disgusted that you've ever given money to most of the people that you shop with, which is why they don't bring that shit out in public. As long as they're just selling milk or, eggs and shit on the fucking corner grocery market, do you really care? No, you don't care. You don't care this person voting for Trump and whatever, but you go to that store and it's like, yeah, I pro Trump. I'm so glad Trump won. You're going to get back in your fucking car and drive away. And you're going to be like, why is there, we haven't had business in this? Oh, because this entire town is not pro Trump. Only you. And you have all your pro Trump shit outside, and vice versa. Pro Kamala shit all over your fucking coffee house. Well, I used to get coffee there every morning. Last fucking 4 years I did. Don't get there anymore. Oh, look, here's one over here. Yeah, see, they don't have no fucking Kamala stickers on there. Probably Trump supporters. Business. How could you be pro business and not be pro Trump? Yeah, that's probably they probably got it. You know, you'd probably be disgusted if you knew what the makers of some of the products, the things that you're supporting. You'd be disgusted. You're supporting cancer. You're supporting all kinds of shit. Human trafficking, all kinds of shit. Slavery. No, I'm not. Yeah, if your shit, if the cheaper your shit you're getting, the more likely it is the labor costs less. From what I understand, I could be wrong. Labor is always the most expensive part of almost every production. So, what does China do when Chinese labor gets too expensive? Or invest in Africa a little bit. No, no, we got lots of jobs and stuff to do. What's America doing? Actively work? Oh no, we are not. That's a shithole country. The one with all the gold and diamonds and shit. Yeah, shithole with the zebras and giraffes and lions and shit. Yeah. Why would we come going getting shit from there and bringing it here? You usually go to a shithole and bring back souvenirs. No, you go to a shithole and you leave a shit because there's a shithole and you shit in it and you walk away from it. I mean, while we did go over there and fuck it over, the Chinese are actually investing. And if they actually are paying wages and stuff and getting the hungry food and putting houses and stuff for people and building up, you know what I mean, that are African and they're not trying to move in and dominate. They're just trying to give aid. One, it will, they have, if they are either artificially or whatever, inflating their cash, this gives them a way to sell off them their cash because they're just giving, right? Which lessens is, you know what I mean? You just don't have as much of it. So you don't have to buy as much of America's debt anymore because you got enough debt of your own. You're doing all these aid projects around the world. You're helping these people, helping them. No, we're not moving in. But, I mean, if they need infrastructure and stuff, we're willing to help out. If they're diamond mines and stuff, we're willing to help them get all the things they need. And in exchange, they're friendly to us. Who do you think they're willing to trade with? America? The shithole country. Or China? No, we don't want to move there. And we don't want you moving here, but you shouldn't starve. Well, that's America. We're not America. We're civilized. Yeah, well, most of our people eat. America's bitching about the rice and beans. Did we send you rice and beans? No, we sent you food. The Americans are complaining because they have to pay for sending you rice. We got rice. We got lots of rice. You want some rice? Would you like some shit to go on top of the rice? You have some recipes we'd love to like learn about and incorporate it. And, you know what I mean? And this is how you start a restaurant. Oh shit, yeah, yeah. Again, we're not moving in. Some people might move in and stay. Do you mind if I stay? I like it here. No, we like you. You're cool as hell, man. You guys are cool as shit. The Chinese youth, especially, like black culture, apparently. And I think the Japanese youth, too. Now, American black. But if African black has its own, the original motherland type thing, huh? Different, more weird, eclectic rhythms and shit, because Eastern has more weird, eclectic, you know what I mean? And if they've got weird, it's just it's a slightly different cadence, but still has the a good head nod to it. Because some of the beats are a bit weird. I say weird; they're a bit different compared to what we're used to. Same with Native American. Some of the patterns I don't. I'm listening to it. I can hear there's a pattern to it, but I can't. I'm not. I'm like, okay, just start over. I can tell they just start because they do the thing at the same time and it starts over. But I'm having a hard because they each are doing different things. So it's, there's different things. They're all beating on the drum at different timings. And you see them all go together, and it just starts going their own thing. So they obviously have a pattern. I just haven't figured quite out. But it's, like I said, it's one of those kind of tribal type things. And if that works well with Asian music, imagine the things that they can make, man. Imagine what we could do if we actually gave a fuck like we claim to do. If we were a Christian nation like most people in America claim to be. That'd be one of the things like, look, we can cut the money to the rich, we can cut that. We can't cut food to the poor. That would be the Republican stance if they really were the party of Christ. We cannot cut food to the poor. We cannot cut foreign aid. It's a fraction of the budget anyways. No, find it somewhere else. What about that guy? He's got a fuck ton of money. Well, those 7 people, those 10 people have more money than the rest of us combined. Get it from them. No, if you vote that way, I'm not a Democrat, but if you vote that way and it does hurt them, it says love your enemies, and they're not my enemy. They just think differently. You do hurt them. You won't be. We're gonna primary you the fuck out of there. And the Democrats, if they were honest, be like, look, you guys can't. I get that only Republicans can be hurt. But we can't do that. And if you try to do that, we'll vote you the fuck out. No, we don't want their plan to go through, but we don't want to hurt them either. We just have a difference of opinion, not a difference of country, not fundamental at our core. What we want for our children. Okay, you want your children to graduate, and I want to eat my children for breakfast. Is that what you think is going on? I want to, give my kid even though they don't want it, I want to give them a transgender operation. No, saying that if they happen to go that if that's what they're feeling inside, one side saying we'll accept you anyway, and the other side is going no fucking way, not in our country. Which of the two is more Christ-like? You can pump that Bible and thump away all you want, but it says some are born eunuchs, some become eunuchs, and some are made eunuchs of men. It's red letter, and it's Christ speaking. He did mention gay people. Some are born eunuchs. Some become eunuchs. And some are made eunuchs of men. He talked about it and he had no problem with it at all. So there goes that argument. You're Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. There goes that argument right there. Remember, you're a Christian. And Christ was not a Jew. Christ was the very first Christian, right? He believed in himself, not the Father who sent him. Right? You're fucked up, man. Fucked up. What's the worst is that you're fucked up mostly because you believe what you're told when you could just easily check it out yourself and actually do the research and find out if that's actually what's in there. But that takes effort, whereas just trusting that fucking person, it's quick and easy. They don't lie. They wouldn't lie to me. Even people I trust, I'll like. It's not that I don't trust you. I want to see it too. Well, you don't trust me? I trust you. I want to see it. So I don't go around telling people this, and they go, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yeah, my friend told me." And then, have you looked for it? Well, no. Look it up real quick. There's nothing there. Yeah. He never lies to me. Well, apparently he does. Apparently they do. Apparently they're not fair and balanced. Instead, they're clever as tricky as and that's where you get your news from. The people that got sued for $780 million for fucking lying, proven in court. And you guys still won't turn the fucking TV off, nor help them going over to the, like, well, I'm not going over that side. So you go further into the more insane Newsmax and fucking. It was so bad of a thing that fucking in court, a judge sided with Fox News saying that this is so clearly a fucking lie that this can only be used for entertainment purposes. There's no way anyone could believe this is real. That's how fucking stupid it is, and that was one of the arguments they made, and kind of proved it in court. The judge was like, yeah, this is so fucking insane. You can't. That's not at all what reality is. You have to be kind of mentally disturbed to look at what's going on and think that's reality. There has to be something wrong with you. I don't know. And there is. There's a big problem in this country with mental health. It's the reason why Republicans won't pass any laws stopping people with mental health problems from getting guns. Who's more likely to use a gun in a bad way? Which is going to further what? Democrats fight for, which is going to what? Further prove to you and your fan base they're coming for your guns. Well, it starts with trying to stop these guys. Next, it's you. But the whole start is the common sense genesis of we need to make sure mentally disturbed people can't get their hands on firearms, which I believe most people would agree with. It's very simple, very easy. You have some mental issues, you probably shouldn't have a firearm. I probably shouldn't have a firearm. I'm more likely to use on myself, honestly. I mean, it's just an option that I don't have right now. Over. You know what I mean? Done. I don't have that option right now. I'd have to go through some effort. Don't think I haven't thought about it, but I'd have to go through some effort. That's just a way faster way to do it. And you didn't have that option. However long they do pause to like check to see if you're a felon. After that, you do have that option. You also have the option of taking it out of the house with you. You didn't have that with you before. You're not supposed to. I know I'm not supposed to. I put it in my glove box. What's really the harm? In case, just for protection. And then someone pisses you off. And it's already been a bad day. Just got fired, just got cheated on, whatever the fuck it is, and this guy cuts you off in the road. And you just start gunning the car. You've had enough of these people pushing you all the fuck around and fucking you over. Road rage. I wonder if that guy got out on the road that day thinking, I'm going to kill one of these motherfuckers today. Or if he was just riding around and happened to have the opportunity, was very pissed off in the wrong second, and that quickly made a bad decision. And then after like pulling the trigger, like, no. You know what I mean? It's too late at that point in time. It's too late. It's too late. What am I doing? It's too late. It's too late. I hate guns, and that's for that very reason. Once you pull that trigger, it is too late. Even if I'm going to stab you with a sword or whatever, as I'm going to do it, on the way in, I can slow down and stop myself. Because my sister we were riding in the back of the car, and like it's a Geo Metro, and I'm riding in the back with my sister, and she's just just nagging, just nagging, nagging. And all my life, my parents said that, if I ever hit her, that like just don't hit your. I don't know, like I was going to, but I mean I'm 6 years older. But they told me and my brother, if you ever hit your sister, I don't plan on doing that. But I get it. Yeah, we're fucked if we hit her at all because I'm 6 years and he's 3 years older than me. It's kind of unfair. Like I said, why not body slam the baby in the fucking corner? You know what I mean? It's just a little bit ridiculous. Um, but we're getting. I mean, I was getting close to graduating, so she's fucking like 12, 11, 12. We're riding this one place, and she just will not stop. I'm like, dude, stop fucking with me. She's like, or what? You can't do anything. And like, I'm gonna fucking punch you. And she's like, you can't, mom, dad, dad. I'm like, I'm still gonna punch you anyways. And she's like, and she just wouldn't stop. And I mean, she's like really just like in my face. And I just snapped, man. And so I just like fuck this, and I just I was going as soon as I got here and was letting go. I'm like, that's 100. She's not making out of this. And like, dude, you already fired the thing. It's going. The best we can do is slow it down as much as we can because I was already in full swing, like I was gonna hit like like my brother or somebody. You know what I mean? A grown person. It already launched. And I'm like, I can probably get down to about maybe 30% by the time you make contact. That's the best we can do, man. And but it won't be 100. She'll make it. She'll be fine. It won't like like you were gonna do, but it's gonna hit fine. And it did. Just and her face was like immediately just screaming and crying. Just immediately. My mom's driving and she's like, "Mom," and he's like, "Told you he's gonna punch you." Because as soon as I I'm like, "You're fucked, dude. You're fucked." They said, "If you ever hit her, you're fucked. It's over now." I'm like, well, the best we can do is slow it down as much as possible. We're gonna make full contact. It's like Tiger Woods, you see the line go up, you know what I mean, for the thing is like about to hit the red, and you hit it right in the golden sweet spot. Launched it. Ah, no. This person's way too small to receive this punch. But it's already here. What the fuck? Slow it. Yeah, okay, we can slow it down. That's the best we can do. Just keep decreasing, decrease, 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 decrease. That's about what we got. He's gonna punch you. He's gonna do it. Can't call him a liar. Shit. Oh shit. Been hanging out with my mom a lot recently. She's cool as hell. I like hanging out with my mom. Yeah. So I've never don't hang out with anybody, man. Just hang out here, play music and whatnot. There it is, 1 o'clock. Nice. Meds are kicking. Nothing as of yet, man. So who knows what the next day or so holds. But anyway, it goes. It just can't keep going like this because he keeps bumping up against he's threatening judges. You know what I mean? That can't keep going. There will be either one or two things will happen. Either they're gonna have to fucking admonish him and then make a big fucking scene about it, and it's gonna get unprecedented because we've never had a president act this way. He's probably thinking this is great TV, but it's not. It's not. If he's trying to, whatever he's trying to do, that's not how he'll be remembered at all. At all. Um, the truth will come out eventually. It has to. The truth will come to light, and when it does, it may be too late. don't know. But I do know it's going to be a bad day. It will be a bad day. And I would say that it's probably going to happen within a year of now. My personal beliefs. Could be wrong. Just like nothing happened tonight. So, could be wrong. My personal belief is that by April of next year, it may never happen. That he may not be the Antichrist at all. It may not be any. It may not ever be an Antichrist. It may just be a piece of shit human being. But either way, bumming up the Constitution like that, something is going to have to change. Either there's going to be a paradigm shift where everybody just allows Donald Trump to get away with whatever he wants to. I just don't see that happening. He gets revealed to be the piece of shit that he is, and then everybody turns on him, and then it's just like no one will care what happens to him after that. All the people he's lied to, they're not gonna give a fuck what happens to him. Fucking burn him. We don't care, you know. Set him on fire. We don't give a shit. Seriously, they all of his power derives from the people, and he thinks that's enough because in a democracy that should be the final say so. But with a system that's smarter than that, there are checks and balances. He probably has no idea about Polybius. Um, he probably has no idea about any of this stuff, or even what part he's actually playing in this, what role he's playing. He probably doesn't even understand that. Um, that's fine. It's not for him to know. It's just for him. Ours is not to wonder why. Ours is just to do and fucking die. So I have no problem with whatever happens to me because I don't fucking matter at all. I've been saying for so long, man. I've been trying to check out for a while, but I'm here for a reason, I guess. Like I said, I tried myself, and then someone tried to forcibly, 3 guys tried to forcibly eject me from the hotel. I'm still here. There's been like a lot of shit recently that's been just kind of dumping on me, but I'm still, since 18, I haven't had any more like lust to be here, desire to be here. The world just keeps on fucking me over in new ways. But I keep doing it. If the chance, comes to get the fuck out of here, I'm fucking gone, man. Fuck this place. Fucking sucks here, man. I don't know about for anybody else, but it fucking sucks here. I've hated it for so long. I remember being 7 and asking just plain, simple fucking questions that all the only answers I get back to are all about fucking money. And these are like huge injustices we could fucking fix easily. And it always, 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 the reason why it's not fixed, money. So what? And you don't understand. I understand. I might be 7, but I understand. I don't get it. Okay. There's a difference between not. I understand what you're saying. Money, money, money. But we're the richest country. Yeah. There's your fucking money. There it is, right there. Right, 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 right. That's those special people's money. Right. That's the part where you lose me. No, I'm not. I will not understand later on. You're wrong about that. I promise you one thing. I will never, ever, ever understand that because I don't want to. I never will. just don't care, man. I never have. I remember showing up. I went to my mom's house after the separation and stuff. I went to go hang out with her, and I had seen like my aunt or something like that not too long before that. My clothes, I have holes in my clothes, and I have a pair of shoes. Like both the pairs of shoes have like the back because I've been pulling them on. Like I've had them since like 2008. And so I just pull on the back to put them on. I don't untie them. I just pull them up, and so like the back is worn out. There's like a hole in the back. I wear them during the summertime, whatever. They're just like they're like low ride skate shoes, suede. They're dope. They kind of look like suede bowling shoes. I like them. Um, and my mom was like, yes, you got holes in your clothes. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know, I'm like, I have other clothes that have, this is how I want to dress. I'm dressed like this on purpose. Yes, I have clothes that don't have holes in them. This is how I want to dress. But you do, yes, I do have. I got boots. I got other shoes. I got tons of other shoes. I got a bunch of other stuff, man. I dress how I want to dress. And the next time I came over, she had a pair of boots for me. These are like they were used, but still, it's just like they are dope. And they're good snow boots. So I wear them in the snow time. But aside from that, I just I'm looking forward to the summertime coming around. I'll be going to probably down to the beach a lot more because I can get. I mean, I got a bus pass, so I can get down there for free. And then rather than sit here and like in the hot days, rather than sit here in the heat, just go catch the bus and go down there. Just turn all the electricity off here instead of whatever, so it could save energy. Go down to the bay, jump in the water, cool off. It's too cold. Get out, get on the beach, and yeah, when it gets too warm there, just do that. And then it starts getting nighttime, get on the bus and go home. Go somewhere, catch some lunch, or bring something, you know. That's probably what I do. I'll probably bring something to eat. Go find a place to eat my lunch. That looks like the type of place you shouldn't eat lunch at. I like the view. With the birds, I share this lonely view. Oh man, these things are about to pop so bad. Mm. Yeah, it should probably pull the chat up. I'm not doing anything, so drop out of that and then drop that out of. Where you at? There you are. So yeah, I can pull up the chat screen. I don't have that up right now, so if anyone's been writing anything, I apologize. But chat, there it is. Yeah, no one's chatting, so. But no, I can run my opinion polls. I like my opinion polls. It's always a four-way tie, though. What can you do? Speaking of, let's just get one going now. Is it funky enough? Show you right. Not tight. Hang on. Show enough. Kiss my Converse. Bruce Leroy. And nah, man. Nah, man. decide now. Is it funky enough? I'm fucking high, man. I'm stoned as shit, dude. I made some chocolate bunnies. Oh shit, I should get those molds. But did I tell you what kind of molds I got? I got those ones. I tell you what other ones I got. Because if not, I gotta go. I gotta go get these and show you because this is how I'm gonna be getting fucked. Yeah, I haven't told you. I know I haven't told you because I would be like still talking about it. Hang on. You gotta see this. Is so great. I got the HD fucking screen there now. News shorts. Try on home. All right, so I got the original Easter ones. I have the chickens and whatever and eggs. So I got two of those. I got these. These are the ones I was talking about. Those, you know. So I can make different stuff inside. It's kind of like the ones that you get in a box. You know, that's like a box of chocolates, and I can fill them up with different stuff if I wanted to. Got two of those. Yeah. Um, this one's less impressive, but still, yeah, yeah, it'll work. When's Halloween time? But it's always time for Han Solo trapped in carbonite, bitch. Six little ones and one big one. You gotta love that shit. Look at that. That's what my pot chocolate's gonna look like now, dude. Look at that. Look. You look at it. You fucking look at that shit. Jealous? Yes, you are. I can put like little peanuts and cranberries in there and shit, and then just put the chocolate in. And then once like I just put in there to chill for just like a 10 minutes. Pop that out. It's like a full candy bar, dude. It's fucking sick. And for all the people that want to join the dark side, motherfucking Darth Vader. What? Yeah, dude. Big ass. I could get some the maraschino cherries and drop them in this motherfucker and be just like, hell yeah, dude. It's sick. Are you shitting me? Yeah. So I just gotta make. Look at this. I'm gonna have like so many candies and shit. But the prices on the chocolate are coming down, which is cool because it was almost up to $6. But hopefully it gets back down to like about three, and they have it at Meyer. It's a dark chocolate. They have dark chocolate, regular chocolate, and vanilla. I haven't tried the vanilla yet. I tried like the almond bar. Yeah, I tried the almond bark, but I haven't tried the Myers brand vanilla. And their dark chocolate is dope. And the regular chocolate's pretty good, but I prefer like adding like actual cocoa to it because it's more like sweet. I haven't tried theirs yet. Like the almond bark I've had is more like that shitty chocolate, just like chocolate flavored sugar. I hate that shit. Um, and their dark chocolate was really fucking good. So once I find something I like, I just stick with it. But now with all these shapes and stuff, I wouldn't mind getting like some extra. Like when I make it, just go ahead and like just make a huge big old pot because I feel like I usually got a bowl and just put like three of the dark chocolates together and then just put three times as much oil in it and just mix and stir for like a long time. Make sure it's really good and stir to mix together, and then yeah, just keep churning it and churning it and churning it until it's really well mixed in, and then just pour out. They turn out to be like about 100 calories each. Like these are like my little test guys, and I about four of these did me pretty good yesterday, and I ate Uh, yeah, so that means that I could have like one of these when I want to go like nice to bed, and one of these could be like this more test ones. I mean, it's just come on, it's just sick. It was $4 for all the weird ones, and it was another $4 for the two yellow ones. These guys here, which are gonna be fucking weird, they're gonna be just pop the chocolate. Once it hardens up, man, it's just easy to move around and shit. So I gotta get some more coconut oil. The olive oil works well, but if the chocolate doesn't. It gets kind of greasy, whereas the coconut oil coagulates better and just kind of it just is nowhere near as greasy. And with chocolate, it's got more of a coconut flavor, so it tastes good, really really good. And the fat content is higher, so it just absorbs the weed better when you infuse it. So yeah, most druggies are like low minor chemists and stuff sometimes, but oh man. So KIND, I found the building downtown. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, it's for rent. I'm like, I can see that being the headquarters, man. And I looked inside, and it's like, I was looking inside. It's kind of almost in two parts inside there. I think it was maybe a restaurant at some point in time, but it would be cool to turn the restaurant side into like a club, like an all ages club that allows you can have performances in there, like maybe not huge, but I mean these are independent groups, I mean it's designed to hold like 100 people like a Jeff's building type thing. You're not selling out huge audience. Cut your teeth, get your shit going here. um, on top of that, there'd be on the other side is like the KIND offices where we do the recording, broadcasting for you know whatever. Get our own servers, so we're broadcasting on our own shit. Still use OBS, but like that way we don't have to worry about censors, or anything like that. We can just do whatever the fuck we want. And then any of our DJs can do that also. Um, but I mean, it's just known that every DJ is their own person, their own individual contract. And if there's complaints, then just remove the DJ from the thing and all their stuff from the database. But as far as stopping them, from ever saying it at all, no, no. You can. Everybody gets to prove who they are. Fuck you. You want to prove that you're an asshole? Go ahead and prove you're an asshole. I mean, I can't log in. Yeah, you don't. The new password went out to everybody except you. Why? Did you happen to watch your show last night? I did because we recorded it. And so I when I got to the office today, you never believe how many complaints I had on my fucking desk and on my phone. No, but there's a way to take back the entire fucking thing. I need some I need just a few people, very skeleton crew of people that just cannot fucking be bought. Do not care about money. I'm just tired of this world fucking people over, man. We get the if you bring the money down, the cost down, the artist can sell their shit much cheaper, which means that the buyer can spread their money out over more people. Say your album is $5 instead of 15, and everybody there's got $5. Well, you now can get 3 albums, but you're just not including of that. The musicians would not get $5. All the and they probably get like 3, and all the rest of the $15 to $12 would go to the record company, and whatever. So they get like $3 for the band per album, if even that much. That might be like hopeful, wishful thinking. I don't know how they run things nowadays. But I know it's not in the artist's favor. They're very disposable. And since there's no money being exchanged to me, like I said, I'm not covering the. Oh, I'll host your shit for free. I don't give a fuck. I'll have a limit of how much I'm hosting unless you decide to buy a professional account, which you won't need to do unless you're actually selling in volume and you have a bunch of stuff. It doesn't get you preferential treatment. It doesn't get you preferential like playlists on the KND radio show. It doesn't help you out in any way. There's not any contests you can enter that you can't enter normally. Nothing's hidden behind paywalls. The only reason you have a pay account is that if anyone's like a big artist or you start becoming a big artist, you don't leave us. You still keep your music right here with us because it's like fucking $19 a month, and you still keep all of your profits on your end. You handle the fucking recording, you handle the whatever, and you're just selling it. You upload it through us and sell it to us, and in exchange, we get to like whatever you have as a single. KND can play on the radio. That way, we get free stuff to make the radio show. No commercials. No commercials. There's a recording company, KND Records, can record bands and stuff. It's going to be a non-profit. So that way, I don't want to go too much into it because then it's going to give everything out of it. But if it's a non-profit, I don't have to worry about making money, do I? So therefore, I don't have to worry about taking a cut of anybody's money because I'm not doing it for the money. There's principalities in it, Smokey. There's principalities in it. Having morals and decency is far more important than any goddamn money. Taking back this industry, the music industry, the independent film industry, all of it. Are you free to go ahead and leave us and go sign with the major records? Sure. But check and make sure that you're going to make more money. Check and make sure, because what are they going to do for you? Check and make sure. Make sure that we don't have those services that you can get through us, except we're not going to charge as much as they're going to charge. We got graphic artists. We are KND. We have art. We have music. We have film. We have all that shit. You need a director for your fucking video. You can probably find it in our social network. And if they're a member of KIND's, group, whatever, and they like you, you may qualify for because we're a non-profit, so any extra money we have, roll into scholarships for paying for getting someone's book written and signed and putting it into hardback, getting someone and paying for a band to get like 4 songs of a demo recorded through a KIND producer in your area or a couple towns over. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to make it really, 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 really interesting. And, yeah, we're going to start moving forward with that. You know what? I wonder if that $25,000 that I would win from In Music would get a good start. Oh, hell yeah, that would get a good start, wouldn't it? Fuck yeah, I hope they fuck around. I really hope they do. I hope they don't contact me and I have to take them to fucking court. I wasn't looking forward to it, but like now I'm like, I kind of hope so, because like $25K would help start KND perfectly. Perfectly. Plus, it would probably embarrass them, which would get another thing that would, my other part, the attention that would draw. Perhaps I could get to a chest with IK Multimedia about my ideas that I have. Work with them on motor drums. You know what I mean? It all has to start somewhere, and there's someone like me that's got nothing. I'm not getting any, whatever. But win a case against a major fucking company like that, representing myself because of some stupid shit they did so long ago, acting like fucking jerks. That would hit the fucking, especially as much shit as I've been talking. I come back and I'm like, well, guess it's 25,000, and I don't have to split it with a lawyer because I am my lawyer. All 25,000. Oh, and all of that, the judge saw it my way and doubled the fines because all I wanted was my packs. I didn't even want any money at all. Only reason we're in court is because they wouldn't listen. They just would not listen. Like I said, like I kept saying from the whole time, they won't listen to me. It's all fixed now. I just need the licensor I have to recognize the codes that I do have. That's all. Rewrite that so that it accepts the codes I have from if expansion. And go away. I have BFD3 that runs way better than 3.5. I mean, oh my god, it runs on XP, Windows XP. It runs so good on fucking Windows 11. Oh my god, with as much RAM as I have now, it runs so good. It runs all the new packs. It runs Dark Farm, which wasn't even out back then. Are you kidding? F expansion BFD3 is still the best. And so when I do my demos and stuff, when I do whatever, I'm like, you guys get BFD 3.5 if you want to. That's in music. I don't know what their BFD stands for, but this is Big Fucking Drums 3. And this is the real shit. This is the real thing. Let's take a listen and just pull up all the stuff. I pulled up all the stuff and like I even started like routing out instead of using any of the onboard effects at all. Fuck that. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've got to reload everything anyways. So I'm going to use as if it was an instrument. I'll have the kick drum going out on one, snare going out on one, hi-hat going on one, ride on going on one, EQ and compress those. Cymbals going out in stereo, toms going out in stereo, overheads going out in stereo, room and ambience going out in stereo. Any of the mics, I can mix those into. I have another track that's called everything. It's called other, and so it's a stereo track. And so if I wanted to bring those in, I can bring those in. It's like if I have the second room, whatever. I never do, but in case I wanted to double up anything, I could just go ahead and it's a stereo track that would allow any of those things to go through. If I wanted to route the buzz, yeah, I mean whatever it is. If I wanted to route like the second, like if I have one kick triggering this, and I want that to go out to another thing, because you can make it where one kick triggers. If you kick one, it triggers another drum. Triggers two things simultaneously. Is what I'm trying to say, but my head's kind of stoned. I'm doing pretty good. But I mean, yeah. I mean, if you watch the videos and stuff, how much I actually do stuff, it's kind of crazy that I still keep all this shit together. Like I said, no matter what my eyes do, my voice usually sounds about like this. I'm lucid. I'm clear. I remember going to the stores, me and my friend, and we're both juggies, but we're both into the Bible. And we're sitting there and we're like, going through the aisle. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I was like, do you know where you're at? And it's like, yeah, the store. I'm like, yeah. And you know what we're doing? It's like, yeah, shopping. I'm like, right. And I started going through this stuff and I'm like, so I'm of sober mind, right? And so are you? He's like, yeah. So who gives a fuck what my body's doing? It says, be of sober mind. Oh, my body is fucked up. Oh, my body is fucked up right now, dude. My body's fucked up. I can feel it all through my fucking veins. But my mind, shit, I'm all here, man. And if I started not being here, I'd be like, I gotta slow down. I always do. I gotta slow down. But that's because, like I said, the only time I really feel like I'm at a point where I've had enough is I'm wondering if I'm going to make it through. You know what I mean? Just because that's just how my life's been, man. It's just been a shit. It's just been shit. So I don't know. I don't want to die, but I sure don't want to fucking be here. So I get as close as I can. Like I said in that one song, drifting on the break of a little lonely, trying to hit the edge just one more time. Take a good look at all the things you don't see. I got no patience for you. It ain't no crime. What song? I don't remember which that one is. You keep talking about how you gonna spit it out. I want to listen to that. That part's my brother, because he's a bit of a drunk. He was. I don't know if he still is or not. The other song, My Dear, is for him also, because dude's thrown off, man. I'm not sure what's going on with that dude's head. That was on Besides the Point, I think. It's not in my darkest hour. Nothing like the sun. Oh, I like Nothing Like the Sun, though. Subnormal. Head down. No. Save me. Careless Again? No. Heteronym? No. I can hear all these in my head. That's way too many songs to keep in my head, man. It's not on Boxful of Death, because that's all new ones, isn't it? Yeah. 22. I rarely listen to Silver Queen. That's I kind of dig it and I kind of don't. Especially at the end, I like it because it does the. You guys are familiar with Daryl Hall, John Oates, Hall Notes, Out of Touch, Out of Time. You're out of touch. I'm out of. I've always liked that one because it starts off the. I don't care if you got no legs, dance on your knees. I don't care if you ain't got no legs, dance on your knees. I'll show you why. Like I said, I never listened to this one. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Touch is what I need. Can you give me Silver Queen on the outside into me? Can you give me Silver Queen? Jenny, never was my thing. Shut your mouth and I'll be your out of time is just a thing. Can you give me Silver Queen? Out of touch ain't what you mean. Can you give me? Can you give me? Out of touch with everything. Can you give me Silver Queen? Out of time is just a thing. Can you give me
silver queen.
And that is Silver Queen. No. Not one of my favorite ones I've done, but it's there. Trying to think of what that song was. It wasn't Drifting Along. I think Drifting Along was. See if it is. Yep. So, where could it be? No, what could it be is a different song. Where could it be? You ever had someone like just invade your fucking thoughts and brain? Jesus Christ. What a way to go. And that's it's not right on. Let's see. House session, Jackson Place. Isn't that one either? I do like Dope Stick from the Coffee House version.
Nothing lasts forever. feel this way, and nothing lasts forever. Okay, don't be that way. Love me too, like I love you, but you go away. You never stay more than me, just like a dream of forever. But nothing lasts forever. I learned you say nothingness lasts forever. Okay.
I'm gonna try this one, see if it's it. I think it might be. It's called Suck It Up. No, this isn't it, I think.
I think I know you. Hey, I think I wanna share. Hey, I'm playing treason. It's not an excuse, but it is a reason. I think I'll show you. Hey, it's not like you don't care. Oh, hey, I'm bent up sideways. Kick out the glory, but the pride always shines. I've got no reason to stay. I've got no name to call. Here at the end of days, but I wish it mattered at all. What are you on now? Hey, don't automate them be. Hey, watch up the inner. Before there was none, now since then repent. Don't have a reason to stay. I got no name to call. Here at the end of days, I wish it mattered at all. Now Ada cicada, she talks with a grin, but 7 miles below is where she begins. The walls ain't getting further and Stalin's wearing thin. When Ada cicada, she puts on her skin.
Fell down in front of me. Was life is life, make it. You swore that you'd never be one with weaker sense. Still, the body knowing what's important here to stand. The body
But is it funky enough for the funky stuff? It's a little too funky. Now it's funky enough for the funky stuff. That's too funky. I was hoping to be a bit less bright. I was hoping to be like this shot. Maybe a different location, maybe. But it's got such a good image in the dark. That's the problem with it. It's too good. Yeah, I got a problem. I got a problem. This would be a good one to shoot at night. Oh fuck, that would work good, wouldn't it? For night shots, I have to see what it looks like because it looks pretty good here. But yeah, in that case, I mean, very very low light. Let's see what happens with no light. God damn, dude. That's just a screen. That's pretty goddamn good. What if I were smaller? If I were in a smaller picture. No, that's you. No, that's you. Go away. Where you at? There you go. No. What are you gonna do? What can you do? What can you do? Oh god. Doggity deck. Alright, so let's get out of that light. We're not funky stuffing it tonight. We're stuffing it funky tonight. I like how it gets all the smoke because there's a lot of shit that happens here at the smoke that you guys don't often see. Like there's one I'm like blowing these little smoke, but it doesn't come across something. I was tripping out on it. It's like I'm just going, oh shit, flipping out on nothing. But on my side, you can see a little. Like, you can see that right there. You'd always see that on the video. Now you can. We're in HD because we got the GTS database sponsorship. In case you didn't know. The GTS database is open during certain operational hours, but it's a free website you can go to get information. Like if you want to know like what LUFs are, if you want to know about transients, go to the GTS database and see what they have to say about that. And they probably know a whole lot more than I do because I'm just a dude. So GTS database, just remember GTS, and that'll get you out of most situations. That's today's paid sponsor. No, it's like a hay penny for each time we do that. So we've got 2 hay pennies. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna turn a profit this year. The way things are going, I mean, we already got, like I said, we got picked up in Glornack 7, and then we also got Reverse Time. Reverse Time picked us up. That was a big, huge win because they don't let anybody through it. Reverse Time. You have to get into like the antimatter club, and anti-time, and anti-space, and then you can't just go there. That's why they can't find antimatter. You can't just go there and get it. You know what I mean? It'd be like reaching into taking a photograph of this world and getting a negative image back. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. That'd be like taking a picture of the negative world. You know what I mean? You need to put through a process rather than just taking a picture with your phone. Captures it, steals it. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? What happens then? I don't know, but precious memories to keep forever. Aren't they? Wait. Precious memory. I better write it down so I remember to remember it. so precious of a memory. Anybody feel like listening to some more music? I'll do.
Another fire came down from heaven. I was drowning in your tears. I feel your breath upon my head, and I'm praying for you, my dear. And you're along the way from here to where you stay. I count the stones turned to ashen gray and wander on alone. From here I see the answer beneath the brown gold. The taste of death is on my breath. At least that's what I'm told. And all along the way from here to where you stay, I count the stones turning autumn gray, and I wander on alone. Another fire came down from heaven, and I'm drowning in your tears. The words I say just melt away, but I'm praying for you, my dear. Throw my heart wide open, letting out a bit more rough than gray. What can it be? Face is broken, a little by the hour. What could it be? Breathless and choking, I couldn't buy my favorite cure. What could it be? Sunshine stolen. Where could it be? Rip my heart wide open, a little more than I was open. What could it be?
Figured out what it is? What could it be? Huh? What could it be? You don't know. How should you not know? It's right there in the name. What could it be? Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. That is true. Did I load anything over here? I don't know if I did or not. All these songs can be found on different Gearma albums. There's like 6 that are free and 3 that are for sale on bluefxrecords.bandcamp.com. There's 3 for sale there. 3 albums there. Should play something from one of those albums. Besides the point. Nothing like the Sun song besides the point. I like that one.
if I played Head Down yet. Probably have. I know I played anything like this one, In My Darkest Hour. This is, I don't like the drums on this one. I gotta remix this, but I'm gonna play it anyways.
Wind comes crawling slowly up my spine.
that was Box Full of Death, the title song from the album Box Full of Death. Just recently released on Blue Effects. I got another album coming up, Cracking Jokes. Well, it's a 4 album, like a greatest hits thing, Cracking Jokes in Hell. I'm going to put out through Blue Effects. I'm just trying to remix like old songs that, there's like a lot of really, I found like a bunch of the mixes that had like the MIDI and stuff, and it's got all the old tracks and stuff, and everything's there. It just needs to be remixed. And the mixes are bad. It's not like the tracks are bad. I've always gotten good quality recordings. It's just like my EQing of stuff has always been bad, and my placing of stuff's always been bad because I didn't have good monitors and yada yada yada. The drum machine was sounding like crap. Now I've got it going through BFD, ready to roll, and if not through BFD, through Moto Drums, and so yeah, ready to go. So that was before that. There's another song from Girdma. That was from, was it Highly Derivative? I think so. But this last song is, I don't even know which one it is. Is this Calling Me Ugly? Yeah, Calling Me Ugly. This is off of Box Full of Death also. So let me find one more. I'm going to play this and another one, then I'm out of here. You guys have a good night and stuff, and take it easy. Keep an eye out, man. I don't know what's going to happen with this place, but it's, like I said, it just can't keep going at this rate like the way it is. It just can't. It's too chaotic and crazy. You can't have... the poll's closed, by the way, four-way tie. It was dividing the community up too bad. There was like, I mean, it was crazy. There was like fighting and infighting and stuff like that. There was a talk about mutiny. It's crazy, dude. You gotta get way too excited about the funky stuff, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not funky enough. I told you it wasn't. So why would you get into a fight with other people about that? It just reloads my commercials. When you do that, I just get my commercials reloaded. So you might be fighting with a bot. You don't know. You don't know what I do over here on KIND. It's all about that cash. Quick cash. Sometimes you reload your conversations and your votes to like tell that person that he doesn't know what the fuck. It ain't show enough. Kiss my Converse. It's Bruce Leroy. I mean, if I amongst yourselves, that's an extra little penny for me. It's time you reload it. Do it. Play Color Me Ugly, and then I'm going to see if I can find one off an album that I haven't played. The last couple of songs have been off of albums. I think there's one was from B-Sides The Point. If not, I'll find one from B-Sides The Point. Color Me Ugly.
What it
that's it. That is the show. We're gonna go call it for the night, and you guys have a good one. And yeah, have a good one. Take it easy. Enjoy yourselves. I don't know why you're still here. Show's over. Take care. All right, come on now. Damn it.